Welcome to Lunchtime Answers with Painting with Light. Photo tips while you get your grub on. Well, hello. Welcome back, guys. I think today will be a little bit brighter. All right, well, welcome back to Lunchtime Answers with Painting with Light. I'm Lem Philyaw. I am here to help you understand why your camera does what it does, how you get those great photos, while you just get a little munchy munchy. Well, today I want to cover a question that I get a lot when I'm shooting weddings, or if I'm out at the pool, or if I ever make it to the beach. I get this question a lot. Um, how come my pictures are coming out so dark? It's a bright sunny day. It's a beautiful day out, and my pictures are coming out so dark. I can't stand it. Well, that's a common thing, and I'm going to help you out here. Um, what happens is that your camera your camera says, "Ooh, look, I want to average everything out. I want to average out the light, I want to average out the dark." And if you have a lot of light, as in light colors, say for instance at a wedding you have a bride's dress, or if you are at the beach, there's a lot of sand, the reflection off the water in the pool, out in the snow, you get those dark, the pictures turn out darker. And unless you can control how much light is going through your camera, you're going to have to fix it in post. So, which means in an editing program. Today, if you're watching the video feed, you'll see how to do that, and I will let you know how to get to the video feed at the end of the show, because it's a little surprise for you too. But what you'll want to do is, and depending on what program you use, today I'm going to use ACDC, and there are a couple of different ways to do it. One, you can just automatically just do an auto fix. Now, I'm not a big fan of auto fix because sometimes it gets a little too bright. All right. So what I like to do in ACDC is I will use the lighting EQ, and I have a picture. Let's say it's of my kids, and they're all wearing pretty bright colors, and I'm using my flash. So even inside, regular day, using my flash, if they're all wearing white, my camera might do this. So I'm going to boost up the white, and that will make it brighter without brightening up too much of the other tones. Now I might have to brighten up a little bit of the shadows a little bit too, just because overall it tried to average it out to turn that to that average gray. The same thing can happen when it's too dark. With like say a groom with their tuxedo, or if you're photographing a bunch of ninjas, that might happen too. The other way you can do it is you can work with your levels or your curves, or you can use in some programs you have a little eyedropper that shows, okay, this is the white. Well, you want to make sure you put that on the brightest part of your image. The problem is sometimes that brightest part isn't actually white, and it could blow it out. It can make it too bright. So you have to tone it back just a little bit. So the answer is you can fix it in post, although it's always better to shoot it right the first time. So to shoot it right the first time, what you'll need to do is look on your camera. If it's a bright day and everybody's wearing white and everything like that, look on your camera, see if you see anything that says EV. That's an exposure value. And you can turn your exposure value up just a little bit, and then that will help brighten the photo. All right, now I want to thank you all for listening, and I want to remind you, you can also watch anything that has video, like this podcast. Anything that has video, you can watch that at lunchtimeanswers.posterous, POSTEROUS and soon the video feed will be going to iTunes. But until then, if you want to subscribe to it in iTunes, you can go to Lunchtime Answers Video .blip blip .tv, and on the lower right hand corner you'll see the subscribe via iTunes. All right. If you have any questions, you can send us an email at lta.pwllem.com.